Hi everyone, it's Carla. Today we're talking about stripping your diapers. Usually the reason why you strip your diapers is because you have some sort of leaking or repelling issue, maybe an ammonia buildup, or someone helped you do cloth diaper laundry and they threw in a dryer sheet or fabric softener, and so your absorbency is having a problem. The reason why I have done stripping cycles is really more of like a deep clean cycle. I just felt like I was getting some odor buildup, and usually that was the result of doing too large of loads, too many diapers in a load. I have a high efficiency front loading washer, and so really the max I think I can do is about 15, and after that they're just not getting as clean. So what I do is I fill up the tub with cold water, sprinkle in some rock and green detergent, and kind of swish that around with my hand. And then I just throw in all my diapers, the pockets, the inserts, pre-folds, everything, and give them a really good swish and let them soak for like half an hour. And then I come back and I do another real big swish and kind of swirl them all around the water so that a lot of water is trying to pass through the material. Just kind of agitate it a little bit and then let it soak for another half an hour. And then I have a bucket, and I take all of those inserts and covers and still kind of soaking wet, put them in the bucket. Take the bucket downstairs to the laundry room and put that all in the washing machine, because my washing machine doesn't have a soak. I can't soak in there. So, and then I just run a regular, hot water wash with some more detergent, and then I do like 5 rinses to make sure that there's no suds or anything like that. And then I dry as usual, and usually they come out no stink, looking great, smelling wonderful, and if I still have any stains then I sun them out. So I hope that helps.
Hey everybody, so this is going to be my stripping video. What we do is that once we are ready to strip our diapers, we do a normal rinse with our diapers, and I do it on heavy soil with our washing machine. We can set it. And so once we do that, we do a heavy spin, and then we will also do, or high speed, whatever it is. And then what I do is I fill up my bathtub with hot water. I sprinkle in about 2 to 3 of the scoops that I have, you'll see in the video, of rock and green. I do like 1.5 in the water, and then I put the diapers in, and I do the rest over top of them, and then I take something to swish them around. And usually I let it sit for as long as I possibly think I need. They recommend 30 minutes to even overnight for severe diapers. I've never done overnight. I've done, I think, at least 2 hours. So, and I definitely can see a big difference, especially in the smell after I take them out of the dryer. So I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please let us know. This scooper is 2 tablespoons. See the difference. Sorry, no, it's on the camera. So, this is about an hour and 20 minutes into it.
Hey guys, so my stripping routine for my cloth diapers is probably one of the more simple ones that you could think of. Basically what I do is I make sure that I've washed my diapers first. After I've gone through my regular wash cycle, my hot water wash, instead of doing my cold water rinse, I go ahead and do a hot water rinse. And while it's agitating, I open up the lid because I have a top loader. I open up the lid, look inside, and see if there are any soap suds, and I just rinse and rinse and rinse until I no longer see any soap suds, and that's normally good for me. Also, I use BioClean's Back Out. I have heard that it really helps with stripping. However, I kind of use it as a preventative. I just spray it on my diapers after every use, and spray it on it before I stick it in my diaper pail. And also, I have previously in the past used Rock and Green for stripping my diapers, and I just use it per the package instructions. And I think that's like 3 tablespoons of detergent, and of the Rock and Green detergent, in hot water. not positive on that, and soak it overnight. And that's worked great in the past and gotten out any lingering smells that I've had. But basically, I just rinse and rinse and rinse until I get all of the buildup out. And that seemed to work for me. I've only had to strip my diapers like once every 4 to 5 months. And mainly that's because I try to prevent having to. I only use a tiny bit of detergent, and I rinse my diapers after each cycle to make sure that everything's out.
Hey guys, it's Jenny, aka Candid Mommy, and I am here to tell you about my normal diaper stripping routine. I change it up pretty much every single time I do it, depending on, you know, what I think is going to work best, what I'm in the mood for, what I did last time, that type of thing. So I'm going to show you one of the many. I'm going to be using Rock and Green. And although I really like it for stripping my diapers, I don't care for it so much for an everyday detergent. I think it's kind of like shampoo and conditioner. When it builds up on your hair, it just doesn't work the same as it did the first day. I feel like it's kind of like that with me. So in this video, I will show you how I strip my diapers. First, gather up the dirty diapers that you need to wash or strip, and rinse them, clean them, separate them, and get them ready to go for the wash. Okay, after I've separated the diapers or taken them apart or whatever it may be, I put all my diapers in the washing machine, and I'm going to do a cold wash. Now, what I like to do is I don't add soap to this cold wash because it's basically just a rinse, even though I'm setting it as a wash. But I do like to add back out or vinegar or whatever you may like. I just add a little bit to it, and then I let it wash. My diapers are just about finished, so I'm just filling my sink about halfway full of hot water and a bunch of Rock and Green Lavender Mint Revival. I prefer this as a soak over detergent. So I'll put the diapers are in, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of the soap, more water, and then just get everything down there mixed all together. Okay, now I'm just going to let this sit overnight. Okay, my diapers have sat all night. Surprisingly enough, the water is still hot. And now I'm going to put them in the washer. Okay, I've got all my diapers in there. I like to keep as much extra water in there as possible so that my washer thinks it's heavier than it is. And now I pick the longest cycle there is, and I add a pre-wash and an extra rinse. That puts it up to 2 hours and 56 minutes. And I'm going to delay start it because I'm not going to be here for a little bit. So by 2 hours. That way in 5 hours, everything will be done. And I do not add soap. It's hot. Okay, now that the wash is done, I'm just going to do one rinse and spray.
Hi guys, so the way we strip our diapers, we do one of two things. Either the diapers end up smelling like ammonia, which means they have the detergent buildup, or our diapers kind of just have a weird funk smell to them, which means they're kind of not being clean enough. So what I do is if they have the ammonia smell, we take and we run one rinse cycle to do like we normally would with the dirty diapers. Then I run a wash cycle and a rinse cycle with no detergent at all. And generally our stuff drains into this tub here. So I know if it's still got a lot of suds in it. So if it's still got suds in it, I'll run another wash and another wash and another wash until it comes out. I noticed when we used the Country Save detergent, we had to do a lot of extra rinses because it wouldn't rinse out as nice. We don't have that problem with the Rock and Green. However, I don't necessarily think that there isn't extra detergent left in the Rock and Green. I just don't think you see the suds from it. And also we do have the Fuzzy Buns detergent from Rock and Green, but I've yet to try it yet. We're still finishing this up. But that's how we strip them. Otherwise, if I'm having the problem where they just kind of have a funk smell to them, what we end up doing is I will fill this up with hot water after the initial rinse, put detergent in, and then I'll just let them soak for at least an hour, ideally longer. But that's generally how we strip our diapers.
Okay, for my stripping routine, I do one of 3 different things. One of the things I do is I do a Rock and Green soak. So I fill our bathtub up with the hottest water that we can get, and then I add 5 tablespoons of this, and then I add my diapers, and then I allow it to soak for like 3 or 4 hours. Sometimes I let it soak overnight. The reason I do it in the bathtub is because I have a front-loading washing machine, so you can't really get a proper soak in a front loader. So that's one thing I do. The next thing I do is I do a strip with Dawn Original Dish Soap. So once again, you can't do this in a front load washing machine because it can tear up your washing machine because it creates a lot of bubbles. So what I do is I do it in the bathtub again, fill the tub up with really hot water, and then I add a big squirt of this, and then I add my diapers, and then I swish them around with my hands, try to wash them, and then I let that sit, then I let that drain, and then I rinse them out, and then I take them wet and I put them in the washing machine, and I let it wash until all the bubbles are completely gone out of the washing machine. Okay, the third thing that I use is Calgon water softener, and this is really, really great, especially if you have hard water and you can have mineral deposits build up inside your diapers, so this helps get those out. I'll read you the back of the bottle and let you see what it says. It says, Calgon water softener boosts the power of your laundry detergent by removing hard water minerals which trap dirt into fabric. Plus it removes the detergent buildup of soap scum that cause clothing to appear dull and faded. So what this is going to do, not only does it make the diapers release all the minerals and things that can be in there, but it also releases all of the detergent buildup. So if you have a detergent buildup problem, this is a great product to use. So sometimes I just add a little bit of this with every wash that I do, but when I'm stripping them, I just use a capful of it by itself. And Calgon does not produce suds, so if you use it by itself and you're seeing bubbles in your washing machine, then you know that you had a detergent buildup because it gets all that extra detergent out. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay guys, so this is how I strip my diapers. They're still in the laundry bin, but I'm going to put them all in and do a cold wash with detergent first, and I'll show you the next step here in a second. Alright, there they are, washing on cold with detergent. I wash them before I strip them because I want to strip clean diapers. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of Dawn dishwashing soap to my diapers. And this came off for whatever reason. And it's on hot. And there it is. Alright guys, I'm not even going to open the lid. We're just going to do another hot wash. This helps make sure that the diapers are really rinsed out instead of just doing a rinse. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's still some little clouds of soapy in there. So I will probably send this through one more hot wash. And that should be good, because there's not too much left, so yeah, y'all can see that. Anyway, so I'll send this through one more, and then that'll be it for stripping the diapers, and they should be good to go after that.